What's going on, OSIMA ball review fans? Logan Cano here, and today we're here to review the new Breakaway from Radical Bowling Technologies. The core numbers on this ball feature an RG of 2.52 with a differential of 0.41. The cover stock is the HK22 Solid, which is polished, which gives it a little bit more length with a stronger back end, but still creates a more continuous hook motion and a longer hook motion with the HK22 base. The colors on this ball look phenomenal rolling down the lane. Honestly, I was really excited to get to drill this ball up. Went with a pretty basic layout of 55 by 4 1/4 by 30. Just something that would just kind of get started a little quicker and not be too sharp off the back end. I'm not really a big skid snap guy, and this ball really blends out the wet dry really well. In this video here, we're bowling on a used house shot. This house is known for playing a little bit drier, so if you get the ball in on some of the shots, you'll see when I get the ball in, it either stone nines or 4-9s, just because the ball drives so hard off the dry. But if you get it out, you'll notice sometimes it will flat tin occasionally, but for the most part it blends it out pretty well and actually strikes more times than not. I noticed this ball is a lot stronger on the back end than I was expecting, especially with it being a solid. But with that polish on the cover stock, it really does help the ball finish hard down lane. I've been really impressed with the HK22 covers. It's a base cover compared to what we usually use in our regular Brunswick pours. The base HK22 gets the ball down the lane a little bit further and hooks better in the oil and finishes stronger on the back end than most of our balls used to. So when you get that HK22 base, you're going to see the ball finish a lot stronger than most of the original pours from the 7 brands of Brunswick. This ball, honestly, in league, you can pill it out first thing and throw it just fine. We bowl in a sports shot league on Wednesday nights, and I've noticed this ball does a lot better when the friction's a little bit more defined. On the fresh, I feel like it's a little too over-under, but once you get a little friction developed, the ball gets down there and finishes nicely. Like I said, I can see this ball in my bag for later blocks down lane. I don't think it's really going to take my benchmark replacement, as the GB2 is my current benchmark ball. I think that ball will be a step down from the GB2 for me personally, just because I feel like the cover on the GB2 is a little bit more predictable. So whenever I'm on the fresh patterns, that ball is going to be a little bit better for me. Whereas the breakaway, whenever I need to get a little bit further left and the balls like the Game Breaker 2 and the Rattler just don't finish strong enough, this ball is going to finish a lot stronger for me. Therefore, I can get further left and trust it down lane whenever I have to get further left and get the ball right down lane. I definitely love the colors on this ball. When it goes down the lane, it just revs up really nicely and just looks beautiful going through the pins. The shelf appeal is great, so you're definitely going to want to get this ball in your bag. Like I said, it can replace your benchmark ball currently depending on what you like. I just like to see something a little bit smoother, and this ball is a little bit more angular for me, so that's where I see it in my bag. So go out to your local bowling world and get yours today. Thank you, guys.